Well, coming up, of course, Sunday night, Ravens Bills here in Baltimore. And amongst other things, that means a return to the area for one of our favorites, former Terp, now Buffalo Bills running back. He is Ty Johnson, and he's back with us now here on GCR. Ty, it's Glenn back in Baltimore. It's great to chat with you, man. Thank you for taking the time for us.
No, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Hey, man, how much fun are you having right now? Like, how good is life for you at this moment?
It's pretty great, man. I can't complain about much, you know.
Right. Everything is humming, and you've been a big part of it, right? Like, walk me through, a night like the other night, and just sort of getting the opportunity to get involved and to be able to score a touchdown still, and to have a role within an offense that's been having so much success.
It's really just showing up every day and just doing my job. Whether it's blocking or special teams, running the ball, whatever it may be, running routes, opening up different windows. It's just still my job at the end of the day. And when you do that, the ball will find you at the end of the day. So that's really
Yeah, but
all it's been is just keep working, and the ball will find you.
I hear you saying all that, and I know all that's true, but I feel like it still has to be special. Like scoring a touchdown in the NFL, it can't be something that gets old for you, right?
Oh, never, man. It never
Yeah.
gets old. When you hit that pay dirt, man, it's a great feeling, man. I don't even know if I like having a newborn baby. I don't even know. So that's what it feels like.
Hey, Ty. Let me before I talk about your team this year, just what you're reflecting on the work that you've had to do in order to stay in the league as long as you've had, and can you kind of take me through what makes you different? Why have you been able to continue at it and overcome when other guys probably would have said and passed it to the side at some point? What is it about you that has led you to continue grinding to keep earning each opportunity that you get?
I think it comes down to a love of the game. Realistically, you know, my career I've produced a little bit on limited opportunities. So it's just you know saying there's more opportunities come, whether they're limited or they get more or whatever. But it's just been I love of the game at the end of the day. I question that. I question it myself, like, do I keep going or what? But that's just at the end of the day, I love the game, and this game has been a blessing to my life, and it's allowed me to bless others in my life. So it's just been a great experience. I'm very grateful to still have a team and coaches that believe in me at the end of the day.
Man, there's not a lot of kids that have come out of Cumberland, Maryland, that have been able to have this type of success, man. So it's incredibly cool to see you do it. Ty Johnson is with us, of course, Bills running back, former Terp. Ty, the opportunity with this team, and I know you got there a year ago. Was there something about the way that you connected with anyone in particular, Josh, with the coaching staff? Was there something to you that made it a unique fit, and how confident were you that you were going to be back with them again this season?
Just the love for each other at the end of the day. I wanted to be back no matter what. Just because you got a team like this, everyone just loves everyone for having success. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want other people to have success, and that's a great thing to me. Whether I'm getting success or not, it's just the love for each other is just immaculate. And obviously getting to know Josh and getting to know all these other guys and everything. You build those relationships, and it's hard to want to walk away from that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been one of those things, man. Just the love and pride everyone has for each other has just been amazing.
I know a lot of outsiders, I'm not going to say myself included, not at all, not a chance, thought that maybe with Steph and Gabe Davis gone, that this offense might take a step backwards this season. Did you know, like, that? Were you kind of laughing as you read all of that and heard everybody saying that? Like, y'all have no idea what you're talking about because you knew how special this group was going to be?
Really, it's just everyone showing up and putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone's in the building, so we get to see what we see, and then it's been, on display on game day. So it's just one of those things, us being us and keeping locked in with each other and just showing up and working. That's all it is at the end of the day. I'm not listening to any outside noise or anything like that.
I guess that's the other side of it, right? Is like you've been doing this for a long time. You probably more than anybody else have to remind all these young guys, like, you can't rest. Like, just because you went out and scored a ton of points on Monday night, you're not able to just sort of sit back and assume that this is who we are every week. We still got to keep that work up.
Absolutely. It's a new week every week. So, it's not, how many games we win or anything. It's just 0-0 every week and trying to go 1-0.
What does it mean to you? You're going to be running out on the field Sunday night in your home state for a primetime matchup that like is as big as anything in the NFL this week. Like, does that still do something for you this deep into your career? Does that still hit you significantly?
Absolutely. I take it with a sense of gratitude every time we step on the field, whether it's a primetime game or anything. Just stepping on the field has just been amazing, and I show a lot of gratitude towards that because at the end of the day, not a lot of people get to do that, and it's it's cool because it's like the trifecta for me. I played there when I was in high school. I played there when I was
Right.
at the University of Maryland. So now I get to finish that just trifecta by playing there while being in the league. So it's I'm really grateful for it, and every single time you run on those lights, man, it does something for me. So I'm definitely grateful for
It felt like Fort Hill was like a permanent fixture at M&T Bank Stadium back in the day in
it.
state title games, man. It just sort of felt like you could go ahead and pencil them in over the years. Ty Johnson is with us here on GCR. Ty, did you still like even this deep in and with the number of games that you play? Do you still get like a ton of requests? Like, do you have you had to like turn people away this week leading up to the game?
Not really. I feel like more people actually probably hit me up like Friday, Saturday, because that's just how it goes. But I've had a lot of people right when they saw our schedule, that's when they hit me up.
Yeah.
So right when the schedule came out,
Yeah.
that's when everyone was really hitting me up. But I really haven't had too many requests um since then. But I'll have Coach Apple, who was my former head coach at Fort Hill. He's going to be there, and
That's
my
cool.
family. So I'm just really grateful to and that's the trifecta. What I'm saying, like they've been there for all of that. So just being able to have them there, it's like a full circle.
Nah, it's really cool, man. That's a really special thing that he gets to be there for all. That's awesome, man. I want to ask you about a moment that I saw on social this week. You talk about doing the dirty work and doing the little things, being the guy that's got to give the shove in a tush push situation. How do you like how much do you guys work on that? Like how much is that something that you guys spend time with? And can you take me through that handshake that you and Josh had while you were like in this middle of just this pile of bodies the other night?
Well, I mean, it's situational football. Got to have it, so you always got to practice those no matter what. And realistically, it's like right when he snaps it, just give him everything I got, and get the first down. And really, it was just I was laughing the whole time, and I was looking at him, like, "You straight, baby?" And he was like, "I'm straight." And then we just backed each other up. And then I was like, "All right." So I was like, "Let's go score." And then that was really it. So
When did you learn that you had the skill necessary to be that guy for the tush push? Like, I know this is going to sound like a dumb thing, but I don't know that everybody is as good at this. Like, I feel like it requires an amount of force, an amount of will that you're the guy that's chosen to be on the field in that spot. When was that something that you realized was a skill that you had?
I don't even know, man. They said they called my number, and I went out there and did it realistically. So I can't even give you an answer. I was like, man, that was my first one, so I was like, I better get it right.
Really? Was
So
it
I'm one for
really?
one. I believe so. Yeah, I'm one for
Wow.
one. So
Wow. All right. Yeah, right. You got to keep that perfect record. Well, in fairness, Ty, you'll understand we're not rooting for that on Sunday night, but you know what I mean.
it's all right.
In
I
general.
mean, as long as I root for it, that's all that matters,
No
man.
doubt. Hey, Ty, obviously a lot of things changed in College Park since your time there, but Mike Loxley has always been like an effervescent part of that program. Can you take me through what it's meant to you to see the stability that he has brought for Maryland football over these last few years and the success? I'm not trying to pretend like they've won the Big Ten yet or anything like that,
hmm
but just the success that this again, I think stability is the word that they've been able to find.
I think it's great that when I see it, I can see that that Mamba mentality. Just being able to improve every day, and they do it every year. Obviously, I was there at a point where we weren't winning. You know what I'm saying? Realistically, and it's great to see Loxley come in and really just change the narrative. And they got some dogs over there. I've been watching every week, so I'm a really big fan of Hemby and Todd Felton. So I've just
Yo,
been really watching them every week, and Billy Edwards too. So I really enjoy seeing, the strides they've made as a team, and obviously Loxley as a head coach. So it's been great to see.
Yeah, we got to get that Ty Felton for Heisman campaign going. Like that dude
Yeah,
is that
no, he's
dude.
been doing his thing, man.
I know that Maryland's become wide receiver U over the years, right? Like, and I know Steph pretty damn good, right? But like, Ty Felton
Mhm.
is doing things that we even in that even DJ Steph that group we haven't even seen those guys do over the years, man. It's crazy how good that kid
Yeah,
is.
it's generational talent, man. I'm telling you.
It's
So
wild.
it's really great to see.
Ty Johnson, remind me, are you on Twitter or Instagram or anywhere like that Maryland fans should be giving you a follow?
I'm not on Twitter, but
Good for
I'm
you.
on Instagram, tjohnson2442.
T-
But yeah, that's the only one I'm on. I don't have TikTok or
Good,
anything like
dude.
that. It's just
Good for you,
Instagram.
man. Good for you being able to get away from it. I dream of the day where I will be able to get away from it as well. Ty,
Hey man, all it is delete, man. All it is delete. You can do it one day.
bro, in this business, it's so hard, man. But like, God,
I'm already knowing.
I can't wait. I cannot wait for that day. Ty, so happy for you. Like I said, honestly, we can't pretend like we're rooting for you on Sunday night, but we'll always root for you personally. And just awesome to see the way that you've continued to thrive in the NFL and the way that you continue to lift everybody up and represent the University of Maryland. Thank you for taking the time, man. Enjoy the trip home this weekend. Really appreciate you doing this.
Thank you. I appreciate it.